What's good? It's your boy Dash TV, Deuce Entertainment. For everything hot, everything popping, you know you gotta hit my man, Mr. Get Your Buzz Up. Make sure to hit up GetYourBuzzUp.com.
Be sure to stop in at Focus Board Shop, located at 2358 East Springs Drive, right across from PetSmart and Best Buy on the east side of Madison. Focus is always stocked with the latest skateboard, longboard, and snowboard gear. They constantly bring in some of the most limited brands in the action sports market. Focus supports local talent and goes above and beyond in their community and quality services. Support local, shop Focus Board Shop.
What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Get Your Buzz Up here with Get Your Buzz Up. You know how we do. I'm here with the homie Dash Dub. What's good, homie?
What's going on?
Nothing, chilling. I'm excellent, man.
Good.
So, man, let's get right into it. You got this new mixtape. You rocking the shirt. You see this? All artists. You drop a project, have merchandise. There it is.
Get that back.
Oh,
Bow.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Just dropped the mixtape, Black Heart. It's 3, right? Black Heart.
Yeah, this
Black
is the
Heart
third.
3. So, man, tell us about the project.
Man, this is the last of the saga.
Okay.
This is going to be the last Black Heart. We decided to do something special, so I decided to split it in 2 parts.
Okay.
So each part given a little bit different flavor, all still under that Black Heart umbrella. So what you come to expect from part 1 and part 2, Black Heart 1, Black Heart 2, you will get in Black Heart 3. But you know, there's a marketing reason for why I decided to split this one up.
Okay.
So
You gonna give us the insight on this, or tell us why you decided to divide it up?
there's certain things that I wanted to focus on, like the whole Black Heart image and feeling. It is broad, you know. It has a lot to do with struggling, different things that you're going through, and for me personally, it's personal struggle plus, you know, struggles in the music business.
Okay.
There's certain aspects and issues that I really want to focus on part 1. And part 1 really deals a little bit more personal. That's why I have Daddy's song on there, 7-figure
Dope track.
Appreciate that. 7-figure dreams on there, Under Pressure on there, which really deals with everyday life that anybody could identify with. And that's really on the part 1 what I wanted to focus on. Part 2 is going to be a little bit more of the music struggles, some of the victories, some of the L's, and my responses, and kind of in that time how I felt about what was going on.
Okay.
Kind of getting some things off my chest.
I feel it. As an artist, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
So, what's after Black Heart? What do you foresee coming up? Are you dropping an EP, album, going to another mixtape?
We're actually working on a group project for 2014.
If everybody doesn't know, he happens to sit at the head of the table for Deuce Entertainment. He's got a whole lineup full of dope artists, some young, some older, just dope lyricists.
So I will probably take a year to 8 months back off my personal project, get everything ready for this project. But as I always work, as soon as I'm done with one, I'm already brainstorming for the next and putting things together. So, you know, for me, I listen to beats for like 6 months before I even really start putting things together, just going through different things like that. So probably around this time next year, you should be looking for me to promo what I'm moving into. It won't be a Black Heart joint, it'll be something similar, because this is the end of, as I call it, the end of the saga.
So you say it's the end of the saga. When someone hears Black Heart, and you alluded to this, it's kind of talking about the trials and tribulations of yourself, your personal life, your life as an artist. So does this mean you're sort of past the stage of all the trials and tribulations? As we grow older, we're always going to have issues that we're dealing with, but does this mean most of the trials and tribulations are behind you now?
It'll be a progression. So for those that have followed since the first CD, first CD was pretty dark. Second CD was dark, but had some light moments because I had things in there like Heart of a Winner and Classic Dreams on 2, which were talking about, you know, me still having those feelings, but trying to come up out of that. And then with this, you know, I have also songs dealing with that, but with a positive spin. 7-figure dreams, which could have been something, you know, negative, touches on, I struggle to do X, Y, and Z, but I'm putting my heart in, blood, sweat, and tears. I still see it, you know, I still see what I'm looking for. I still see my goals at the end of the rainbow, whatever, I'm still going for them. So it's that coming up out of that, and then hey, we'll see what we got next year.
Okay.
But it's going to be
that.
100% real.
Now, the one thing that I know I always tell, not just you, but your whole crew, the one thing that I find that's really dope is that you guys stay busy with shows.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have a tour coming up? Do you have shows? Like, what's on the horizon?
Okay. Well, what we're hoping to do for next year in early 2014 is split our tour and have it be music from our new up-and-coming project, plus music from the Black Heart, which I'm calling kind of like the Black Heart Experience.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to have the Black Heart Experience / whatever we decide to name our new project together as a tour. Probably, you know how these roads get in the winter.
Yeah.
So we're probably looking at spring. We'll dip out here and there. I know we have something coming up in Chicago with Rose Cypher or whatever in January. So we'll still be current, but just not as busy.
Okay.
But we're looking to hit that tour speed probably late winter, early spring.
So, when you say it's going to be the Black Heart Experience and then the name of the compilation album, does that mean you're going to be doing your own separate set?
Yes.
Wait, okay, that's what's up. That's pretty dope. So you're going to be pretty busy.
Stay busy. That's the game.
I feel that. So, what inspires you to keep going? Because how long have you been in the game?
We started Deuce Deuce in 05. I think I interned in into 03 working with another record label in Milwaukee. And then I started Deuce Deuce thing separate.
a decade strong, basically.
Decade strong, yeah.
So what inspires you now? What keeps you moving?
Man, it's actually simpler than most people think. I love to do music in any aspect, way, shape, or form. When I first started doing this, I was the man behind the scenes, behind the boards. So I was just doing engineering, helping doing production, help organizing everything. From my internship, when I started Deuce Deuce, I didn't rap. I was the behind the scenes guy. Did all the beats, did all the engineering. My first CD was Dash Administration, first term, and that came out, I want to say 2010. So the thing about it, I've always been a writer. Even from when I first started, I've always written poetry and different things like that. But at that time, what was needed for me with the crew that I had was for me to be behind the scenes, and whatever needed to get done, made sure it gets done. We had a transition period around that time where some of the artists we had when we started that we don't have anymore, I needed to step in a little bit and kind of fill a little bit of that void. We're bringing up these young guys, and these young guys, man, once they get it right, they're gonna be on it.
No, that's the one thing that I know I told you before, but you're bringing them up right because they're always respectful, they're always, what's the right word I'm looking for? They're always on point with everything. It's like if they say they're gonna do something, they do it, and you never have to worry about that. And for someone in my position, running a blog and doing promo, it's dope to have young independent artists be like that. So kudos to you. You're definitely doing your thing.
I'll definitely let them know.
So the game has changed. Even in the last couple of years, it's really changed to cater more to independent artists now.
Yes, it has.
And what are some of the things that you're doing to try to take the next step to be not just known in your area or in the Midwest, but overall on an independent level to find the success like maybe a Mac Miller or Macklemore or Tech Nine and artists like that?
Well, we've been lucky for everybody I've brought in since 05. I've expressed an independent way of looking at it, where I felt that we would be better if we try to do as much as we can in-house and bring a record label to us instead of us going after a record label.
Okay.
So since 05, that's kind of the attitude that we've had, and for every artist I've worked with that's come in, that's what I've told them how we are going to behave as. More about establishing what we can, less about let's send it out to so many A&Rs and do all the things, which for everybody it's different. Some people feel like that's the route that they want to take, and I'm cool with that and I respect that. But for what we're trying to do, I'd rather establish ourselves independently, and if we decide to take that route where record labels or you know, are offering us deals, then, you know, we can make that decision at that time. So for us, it wasn't as much of a transition. I think a lot of the things that we had to make sure that we were up on is the change in technology. I mean, from '05 to now, the change in
Internet's
technology.
gotten faster, everything. Twitter,
Man.
YouTube, everything.
So it's a matter of, you know, the guys that have been here, you know, since then, making sure they're, you know exactly how to work with the new technology. Young guys got it.
Yeah. They grew up with it.
And some of them are teaching me. It's like, yeah, they don't do it like that. Really? You know, they do it like this. Oh, okay. I
You feel like
appreciate
the old
that.
man
I
now.
know. I appreciate that.
That's what's up. So, I guess last question is, you've been doing this for a decade, and you're finding success. You're living your dream. You're doing what you want to do. What advice can you give to an artist that has been writing but now just starting to get into the game? Now they want to try to
take
themselves.
off.
Yeah. What can you tell them to help them get their buzz up?
That's been coming from you. But what my advice, what I would tell them is that, you know, writing is a very important aspect as far as, you know, creating the best possible song that you can. The other side of that is if you're a writer and you aren't recording, I would find some place to record or someone to record you. And the second part of that is you got to get your delivery down pat. There's some great writers out there, but they can't sing, they can't rap. And there's some great singers and there's some great rappers out there that can't write. So if you want to be able to do both, repetition. Everything I've done with a lot of the artists that I've worked with is we do high volume of songs. You don't hear all of them, but we always do a high volume of them because I want you to work on your writing, I want you to work on your delivery. And it gives us a catalog of stuff to choose from and always try to present ourselves in the best light. That'd be number one, working that delivery. Number two, you know, I work at the Boys and Girls Club in Milwaukee, so I come across a lot of artists that are trying to get in the game and finding different ways to get in the game. Come across some really dope artists. I mean, some really talented guys. The other part that you guys need to be aware of is the business aspect. And if you aren't going to conferences or reading books, whatever, going to YouTube and different things to try to get your knowledge up on the business, you're not gonna be winning. You're gonna always be behind. That's a necessity unless you're able to find somebody that can educate you on that business and almost mentor you. Because talent without one knowing what you need to do with it and how you need to do it, you're not gonna go far. And a lot of the cats I came across, crazy talent. I'm like, so what are you doing with this song? How are you marketing this song? Where are you marketing this song? Are you doing shows? Have you thought about merchandise? You know, all these different things that they should, if not thinking, start to think of, and all they want to do is kind of, hey, I got a song, I'm gonna go put it out on SoundCloud. Hey, I got another song, I'm gonna put it out on SoundCloud. That's great. You know, your homies and everybody can get into it, but if you're really trying to take it to that next level, what else other than that are you gonna do? That's not gonna get you where I think you're hoping to go.
Well, you heard it from them. You heard it. Make sure you work on your cadence, work on your delivery, make sure you're writing, and make sure your business side is up. Get your business side up. Come on, let's go. So, man, thank you.
Thank
Again,
you.
man, appreciate it.
Always.
Everybody, tell everybody where they can check out your mixtape, where they can follow you at, all that stuff.
All right. You can hit up my man DJ Fusion. Shout out to him. FusionMixtapes.com. You can get that Blackheart Part 3. Blackheart 3, excuse me, Part 1. And December 2nd, you can get Blackheart 3 Part 2 dropping. You can also get it, of course, at our home website, deucedeuce.com. You can get anything and everything Deuce Deuce is released on deucedeuce.com. Make sure to hit up the Twitter, twitter.com/deucedeucent/-dub. Make sure to hit up the YouTube. Got some hot videos on there, not from only myself, but from everybody else. At youtube.com/deucedeucent. Between there, everything else is interlinked.
You heard it. Let's go. Peace.